The Kelce brothers are a duo you can't help but root for. Whether it's their on-field heroics, sibling banter, or their wildly successful podcast, New Heights, these two have a way of drawing you in. But on July 28th, the latest episode delivered something no one expected: a fresh-faced, short-haired Travis Kelce, the world's toughest tight, and had chopped off his signature mane. And the reason? It wasn't the Kansas City Heat, a losing bet, or a new endorsement deal. It was something much softer, more surprising, and as Jason Kelce quickly discovered, downright hilarious. Welcome to the era of National Boyfriend Need Hair. The episode starts with the usual energy. Jason greets listeners, joking about his ever-messy hair, a badge of honor among linemen. Travis, grinning, introduces himself as having entered the era of National Boyfriend Need Hair. Instantly, Jason's onto him. "Oh no," Jason groans. "Don't tell me you cut your hair for one person." There's only one person who could get Travis Kelce to change a look he's kept since college. Travis tilts his head, that playful glint in his eye. You probably guessed it. There's only one person who can make me change the hair I've had since college. Jason's suspicion turns into a comedic eye roll. "Wait, don't tell me. Taylor." Travis nods, laughs. "Exactly. Love, laughter, and a trip to the barber." It turns out the story behind the haircut is as simple as it is sweet. During a laid-back afternoon with Taylor Swift in Boca, she made a casual comment. "I think if you cut your hair, people would see your eyes better." She didn't demand, didn't guilt-trip, just shared her opinion. Jason bursts out laughing. A gentle word from Taylor Swift is more powerful than a tackle from Micah Parsons. Travis, ever the romantic, insists it wasn't pressure. Taylor didn't twist his arm or threaten to write a breakup song. She just made him curious about what he'd look like, and if it made her happy, why not? Sometimes, the most powerful changes come from the lightest touch. Jason can't resist. "You look like you're about to star in a Netflix rom-com." NFL version, of course. Even Donna Kelce, mom to NFL stars and beloved by football fans everywhere, was thrilled. Travis shares, "Mom texted the next morning. Finally got your blue eyes back. You look so polished." Dad, ever the straight shooter, just said, "Good, less like Bigfoot." Did Taylor send him a mood board of haircuts? She sent me some pictures, some hairstyles of guys in magazines. Not like she forced me to choose anything. Just like, "This looks good. I think it looks good on you." Jason teases, "And then you took the Henry Golding haircut," referencing the famously suave actor. Travis laughs. "Not exactly, but kind of. I was inspired by that. Then I asked my stylist to cut it a little bit, keeping the masculine look." The reaction from Taylor? A smile Travis says he'll never forget. She said, "I love it, but you're you, long or short." That's the thing about Real love. It encourages you to grow, but it doesn't demand that you be anyone but yourself. Jason, always the analyst, points out the bigger meaning. Your new hair isn't just about looks. It's a sign of someone who's listening, growing, and happy in the relationship. Travis agrees. "Taylor doesn't make me do anything, but because she makes me feel better, I want to put in more effort. From dressing up to shaving to reading more." Jason acts shocked, pretending to fall off the couch. Holy, Travis Kelce is reading. Somebody call CNN. Of course, the internet exploded. Memes, jokes, and affectionate teasing poured in. Some fans joked, "When Taylor Swift tells you to cut your hair, you don't just cut it, you dye it." Others compared Travis's transformation to a K-drama leading man. Travis takes it all in stride. People reacted that way because they like seeing people happy and comfortable. Everyone needs a little sweetness amidst all the stressful news out there. Jason confesses that he planned to tease Travis for the full episode, but the more they talked, the more he realized the haircut was about something deeper. It's not just a style change. It's about listening, about wanting to make someone you love happy, about not being afraid to try something new. They wrap the segment with some brotherly wisdom. If your partner suggests something light, don't take it as pressure. Take it as an opportunity to be cared for, Jason says. Love doesn't force, it inspires, Travis adds. The brothers aren't just talking about haircuts. They're talking about being open to growth, to change, and to joy. But the episode doesn't stay in the land of love and hair products for long. The conversation shifts to the grueling reality of NFL training camps. Travis, now in his 12th year, jokes that people think camp gets easier with experience. But no, Andy Reid is Andy Reid. Even the veterans run like rookies, he explains. The first day, 40 snaps in the morning, scrimmages in the afternoon, all under the blazing sun. Jason winces in empathy. My back hurts just hearing about it. Training camp isn't just physically exhausting. It's mentally draining. Travis admits he wakes up with knees that feel like wood. Not even coffee can help. It's more a test of the mind than the body. Jason brings up the burden of leadership. As veterans and captains, they're expected to set the tone, to be the example for younger players. But leadership isn't about never showing weakness. It's about pushing through even when you're spent. When I was captain for the Eagles, sometimes I felt like I was carrying the entire locker room on my back, Jason recalls. But then I realized when I'm at my weakest, that's when others need to see me at my strongest. Travis nods. Sometimes I want someone to ask me, "Hey, are you okay?" Not just, "Can you help me drill this?" The brothers laugh about their evolving recovery routines. Gone are the days when an ice pack and a Gatorade did the trick. Now it's ice baths, compression boots, cryotherapy, and even electrotherapy. Jason jokes that his daughter thought he was a robot. Despite the aches, they keep coming back. Because I love that feeling, Travis says. The feeling of fighting for something bigger than yourself. Jason reminisces about his own training camp days. In the summer of 2021, facing a seemingly invincible defensive line, he'd go home so sore he could barely move. But he played like a monster that season. Because you know no one else will do it for you. And because of the love for the team, for your brothers, like you're doing at Kansas. Travis agrees. Some days, the energy just isn't there. But when you think about your teammates, about Mahomes, about Coach Reid, you find a way to keep going. That's something only veterans understand, Jason says. The loyalty, the responsibility, and the love for the helmet you're wearing. As the episode draws to a close, the brothers reflect on what it really means to be a professional athlete. The public sees the glitz, the highlight reels, the Super Bowl rings. But behind it all is a daily grind, a constant pressure to lead, to perform, to inspire. Travis gets serious for a moment. For those who think pro athletes have it easy, training camp is more a test of the mind than the body. It's about pushing through, even when you're hurting. It's about showing up for your team, your family, and yourself. The story of Travis Kelce's haircut is more than just a playful anecdote about a superstar tight end and a pop icon. It's a window into what it means to be open to change, to listen, and to let love inspire you. It's about not being afraid to try something new, whether that's a haircut or a leadership role, even when the world is watching. Jason and Travis Kelce remind us that being tough isn't about being rigid. It's about having the courage to grow. Whether you're an NFL veteran, a rookie, or just someone thinking about trying something new, their story is proof. Sometimes, the smallest changes can mean the most. And if you ever find yourself hesitating over a haircut, remember, if the toughest tight end in football can let love give him a new look, maybe you can too.